On the Line is on the field. It's your boy Priestley, and I'm here with Katelyn George. Welcome. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic, and I'm so excited to get to know you. Welcome to On the Line. So let's get to know you right quickly. Who are you? Where you're from?
I am Katelyn, as he said, and I am from Ellicott City, Maryland.
Beautiful. What club you play for?
I play for Baltimore Armor.
All right. Now, I understand you are quite the accomplished keeper. We're going to be getting into that. How, though, did you find soccer?
Well, it was an inspiration ever since I was born from my mother, and from there I just continued with what my heart desired.
All right, so you say from your mother. Mom, I hear might actually know how to kick a soccer ball or two.
She is Lori George, and she is a director and goalkeeper in her prime time, and she's also my mother.
That's amazing. So, as I like to say, it's in the DNA.
It is in the DNA.
That is awesome. So, when was the first time you found yourself on a soccer field?
Probably around 3 or 4 years old. Yeah, I was little.
For those who don't know, how old are you now?
I am 13.
13. So, I mean, you've been playing, I have to say, pretty much all your life.
Yes.
I mean, pretty much. I bet you Mom was playing with you in her belly.
She was.
Yes. So soccer, as I like to quote, have you ever seen Ted Lasso?
No.
No. Football is life. Well, I'm looking at Dad off camera. One of those, when Mom and Dad say it's ready, definitely one to watch.
All
but
right.
Yeah, you live, eat, and breathe soccer, it sounds like.
Yes.
So, obviously, you're playing here. You're wearing the National USYS logo, which I think is beautiful, and we're going to get to that. But it didn't start there.
No.
Where did it start?
It started when I played for a rec team named SAC, and I moved up to Baltimore Armor and eventually MSYSA and got to the National ODP.
ODP team, which is such a huge accomplishment. Now, here we are. It's pretty much spanned 10 years
Yes.
of your life. Talk about some of the experiences prior to finding keeper. Did you always want to be goalkeeper, or did you play other positions on the field?
So when I was younger, around 8, 9, and 10, I was playing half field player, half goalkeeper, and then we needed a goalkeeper to sub in, and I happened to be the one who went in goal, and I had a couple of shots on me, and I fell in love with playing the position.
Really? So you enjoyed people coming at you, kicking the ball full force
Yes.
at your face. Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Instead of running around the field. Because, I mean, mostly I've noticed, especially with my kids who play, like, it's about scoring goals.
Yes. I do love scoring goals. I mean, sometimes I miss playing field, but ultimately I love playing goal.
It's a lot of
It's my
pressure.
favorite thing. It is.
It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
So you have made goal home, which I find extremely honorable. It's a position of sacrifice. I have a son who is also a keeper, and respect. I say this with love to all keepers.
Thank you.
You're special. You're a different breed. How do you handle that pressure that comes with that position? I mean, it's unique.
Yes, during the moment, I will take deep breaths and I'll just try to focus my head into the game. But before the game, I'll think about all the challenges I will be facing, like taking the shots, the field kicks, receiving pass backs. I'll think of that stuff and I'll picture it in my head prior to the game. So I'm prepared, mentally prepared.
You are mentally prepared. I like the sharpness. I've heard that actually you are a team leader.
I am.
You are. And she owns it. And I love that about you, Katelyn. And that is a key to the personality of what you need to have to succeed on the field. And I think that's a key of why you're so successful on the field. Do you feel it comes naturally? I mean, with Mom and the DNA and the history in soccer, or is it something that you kind of work on as well?
It's both. You need in stressful times, you need to take action when nobody else is. But it also came from my DNA from just outgoing and just go, go, go and be the leader and step up.
I like that. Working with your players, is there been any moments that you can think of that were like, I need to fire them up, I need to turn this around? And goalkeepers they got to get loud.
Yes.
Do you remember any times in particular that was like, this is my moment to fire them up?
I do. We were losing, and it was a pretty bad score. I think it was like 0-4, and they were like, heads were down, like mentally shut off, so I had to hype them up. I mean, I wasn't happy myself either, but I had to stand up and hype them up and start clapping and cheering for them.
Tell me about that feeling, because I've watched it on my own son's face. You're down 0-4.
Yeah.
You can't just take your gloves off. You can't
No.
just walk off the field and say, I'm done.
As much as I wish.
As much as you wish and as much as we wish you could, but you can't. How do you find that extra power, that extra not give up?
Yeah, I know that what I'm feeling is what they're feeling, and I would need someone to cheer me up myself. So I take that into note, and I cheer up my team and try to get them on this, not the same page, but somewhere near the same page, so that we can still play with what we started.
It's really teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes.
And as a keeper, and for people who may not be aware of the pressures on that line and in that goal, it's intense. One little mistake, they blame you.
They do.
It's unbelievable. And yet, if like you score a goal, you're the guy.
Yeah.
You're GOAT. Isn't it hard?
Yeah. It's very hard. It's like you make one mistake and suddenly you feel like the whole thing just comes down on you. You're like, if I would have done this better, maybe this wouldn't have happened, and you feel this pressure, and no one's really there to tell you that it's okay.
Well, I'm going to tell you that it's okay. The way I told my own son it's okay, because when you're keeper, you're the last man or woman on the line.
Yeah.
There are 10 other players who that ball needed to come by, and those individual battles. So it's on the team. It's never on you,
Yes.
keep. And for you and your sacrifice and your bravery for being back there, and for every keeper out there, I mean, it is so honorable. Never give up. Give me that. Now, you are so accomplished here at 13? 13
Yes.
years old. Let's just talk to the younger keepers, like the kids right now who might be watching this podcast or listening with mom and dad, or maybe their coach or something like that. What would you say to them who might be interested in experiencing keeper, but might be scared?
I mean, I would just try. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying, and if you try it, you might fall in love, and if you don't, then you can go back to field.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're not stuck.
Yeah, it's just, I'd recommend playing goalkeeper. I personally love it. And it's a great experience both ways for whatever you choose.
I also feel like, and we're going to talk about this more in a little bit, but there's a lot of lessons you learn in goal
A ton.
that translate into life. Like, you'll see, the older you get, you can be like, man, I got this because I had that.
Yes.
And the big thing is teamwork makes the dream work. So speaking of team, you play for Armor.
Yes.
Is that correct right
Correct.
now? All right. So let's talk about the moving up from, let's say, those rec levels, those introductory levels, now to travel to Armor level, which is academy. That's
Yes.
the word I'm
Yes.
looking for, to the academy level. Tryouts. Those are some tough times. What have they been like for you? Talk about the tryout experience in, let's say, the travel level versus the academy level.
For the travel level, I would just try to stand out and be myself, because standing out does make an impact if you're quiet. As a goalkeeper, it doesn't really do a lot. So for both ways, I will try to go up and shake my hand and introduce my name, and
Smart.
I will just try to be loud as I would on the field.
Advocating for yourself.
Yes.
Advocating as a leader for the team. I could see it. This woman has natural born leader in her, but you do work. It doesn't come easy.
Yes.
And those tryouts are not easy. What is it like when you're out there and there's sometimes, I mean, it could be like 100, 200 girls
Yes.
all competing for limited spots on these teams, on limited teams. How do you handle that pressure and not get too overly competitive with one another?
I try to stay on the same page as the other goalkeepers, and I try to expose myself out and try to get to a different point on the coach's page that maybe like, oh, she's better at this, but this goalkeeper's also better than that. So I know that I have my flaws, but hopefully that can teach me to be better at that.
We call that keeping it real. And you know what? The pursuit of perfection is a forever pursuit. There is no such thing. Trust me. Never give up. So I'm curious. So what was it like, ultimately making the SAC Baltimore Armor Academy team? Because that's quite an accomplishment.
Yes, I was proud of myself, and I knew that whatever I did in tryouts shocked the coach, so I had to do it in the game and keep up my best work.
No kidding. Well, let me tell you, being a Howard County dad, I recognize the impressiveness behind our Armor organization. So, brava.
Thank you.
Now, you know what? That still is not the peak of your mountain, which is so amazing to me. There is still much more to climb, and you discovered the world of ODP. Tell me how.
My prior coach, when I was on SAC, he needed a goalkeeper to help out with this coach training where it taught coaches to be better. So I was like, sure, why not? It never hurts. And I went, and there was a ODP coach, and she told my coach, like, hey, she's got to join ODP. So then I joined ODP, and it was a great experience, and then it brought me to where I was now.
Let me ask you, what are some of the differences with ODP versus academy level? What have you noticed playing some other players, strikers, the level of competition?
So the level of competition definitely moves its way up the higher you get for ODP. ODP in general, I was shocked because it is very, very competitive, a little bit more than the academy I'm on right now. And yeah, it just gets harder and harder every level.
Talking ODP, you're getting, not just up-level play, you're also being privileged to be coached by some really elite coaches. Can you talk about some of the programs, some of the coaches you worked with?
So during my ODP practices, we go off and we have ODP coaches, goalkeeper coaches, who train us during, and they also give us great coaching points and great coaching tips that I take into personally, and I try to take that and make myself better from it.
So these are definitely higher level skills that you're not being exposed to typically. I love that. Now, there are other levels within the ODP world. Were you aware there was actually a national ODP level?
No, I was not aware of that.
How did you find out about that?
I went to the regional tournament, and they told me that they have to select, out of a lot of people, only 18 people to go to the ODP Nationals. And I was like, wait, what is that? And then I researched it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
That's a big deal. So just kind of paint a little picture. What's it like going from here in Ellicott City, Maryland, down to Orlando, Florida, where you're playing in these massive tournaments? What was that experience like?
It was so great. I felt so proud of myself and so relieved that I got chosen to make it this far, but I also knew that this would be a great experience to help me get better as where I'm at now, because the competition levels were very, very high, and it was like shot after shot, and it was very, very nice experience.
Did you, guessing, did you have to fly to Orlando?
I did fly to Orlando.
Kind of cool. So here you are, you're getting on a plane, I'm guessing BWI, maybe?
Yes.
Yep, all right. So we land then down in Orlando. What was it like getting off the plane and seeing this incredible facility where you were playing at?
It was like a really nice facility. The fields were very, very nice. It was very, very good for soccer. And the hotel that we stayed at was just gorgeous. And the area surrounding it was pretty too.
What about the other teammates, like the people you get to meet? You're making friends.
Yeah.
Talk to me about all that.
It was a great experience because you meet people from around the world, and I made a friend with somebody from Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Aloha.
And
what's their name?
Cody.
Shout out Cody.
Yes. And she and all the players, they were just really, really nice and supportive the whole entire time. Like, it made me feel like if I were to make a mistake, they would pump me up. And it was a lot different from the academy team I'm on, and I just felt less pressured.
That's awesome. The support. Do you guys have a continued relationship? Does the team continue to play together? How does that carry on?
So we do try to text and call, but the relationship we have in person is only through ODP.
Okay.
So we'll try to see each other at the ODP tournaments and stuff. We'll try to meet up.
Awesome. Now, while you were down there playing, I heard you were recognized, and you would then get invited to play for the National ODP team?
Yes.
Like, again, how does this work? Explain this.
So on ODP, you get selected to, or the whole ODP goes to this tournament in June coming up. From the tournament, there are scouts who scout you for the tryouts in Connecticut, which those tryouts bring you to the interregionals tournament, which then you get selected from there to go to the ODP Nationals.
This is how
So,
you
yeah, it's a lot of steps.
really climb the elite level. Now, National ODP. I am being told, I'm talking to, in the age group for you are one of top 2 keepers.
Yes.
That's
Out of the whole country.
Incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was it like when you found that out?
I was like, oh my gosh, because there were
Seriously.
so many goalkeepers to pick from the tryouts and so many goalkeepers to pick from the regionals to go to the ODP National. And I was like, I felt very proud of myself that I made it to one of those 2.
And Katelyn, that is such a huge accomplishment. I can only imagine, what was it like when your mom and dad found out about it? Do you have brothers and sisters at all?
I have a sister. She was very supportive. She was very happy for me.
It had to be such a huge thing to find out.
They were all so happy for me and excited for this experience for me.
It's a big deal. And here we are hanging out. We got Dad again off camera. Family, teamwork. It's all about the support. What about your future? Like, you think about college, things
Yeah.
like that. What could you paint for yourself?
Well, I want to go to a D1 school to play soccer, but
Fantastic.
I do want to play for the national team, at least one of them when I'm older. So if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But I'm going to try to get my way there.
You can do it.
Thank you.
Keep the focus. You have the drive. It's so impressive. So, as we wrap up our conversation, and are there any thoughts that come to your mind that you would want to share with a serious keeper who's like you, who may think, yeah, ODP could be right for me, and maybe I can develop in this path similar to you? How can they find their way? Would you mind sharing some words of wisdom?
You can always try to go to an ODP tryout. I mean, like, the coaches will accept you to go to a tryout. They're never going to say no to you. So ODP, just trying out for it, and then hopefully that can bring you up.
I mean, seriously, let's be honest, you may not make it the first time.
No, but you can always try again.
Yes, you can.
And you can keep training and training until you get to that point where you think you can actually make it, and then you try again.
That's it. Never give up. And if you really want it,
Yeah, then you will be inspired to.
see? And this is why you are a team leader. I could see how your coaches love you. I could see how your teammates love you. And I could tell you how we would all love to see you playing on the U.S. Women's National Team one day.
Thank you.
That would be amazing. Real quickly, World Cup. Are you at all excited for the World Cup? This little tournament coming here in less than a month?
Yes,
Yeah.
in June.
Who you feeling? Any country in particular?
USA.
I love it. USA. All right. Well, Katelyn, you were awesome. Before we let you go, though, there's something we always do, and they're called our quick kicks.
All right.
Random questions. We're going to fire them at you like just a breakaway striker coming at you. You ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if she's ready, friends. I'm not ready. All righty, here we go. Let's see here. Where's one place you'd want to play soccer?
Oh, Lord. One place I would want to play?
Yeah.
Probably in Germany or somewhere out of the country, maybe in Europe. I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. And I know ODP does some traveling overseas.
They do.
So maybe one day. All righty. Who is your favorite women's soccer player?
Probably Alex Morgan on the national team, but if we're going into goalkeeping, then Heather Hins. She is my inspiration.
Yes.
And she is a good goalkeeper, and I knew her ever since I was little. She's a very good goalkeeper, actually.
P.S. Shout out Mama.
Yes, also her.
Sorry. We got to love the mamas. All right. This one I love. This is a question from my girl, Brie. What animal describes you as a soccer player?
Something aggressive, so probably a lion or something aggressive like that, because I'm determined to get for what I want on the field.
So what animal?
Probably a lion, maybe.
Rawr,
Yeah, I'm aggressive on the field.
That's how you got to be, especially when
Yep.
you're a keeper. You got to get loud, and nobody's getting past me.
Oh, no.
All right. What's something goalkeepers have to do that most people don't realize or think about?
The extra training maybe, and the mental preparedness you have to do a lot. Like when you're getting to those big leagues and those big tournaments, it's very, very hard, so you have to mentally prepare, and during the moment, you give it all you got.
Perfect. All righty. 3 quickies. TikTok or IG?
TikTok.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation?
Doom scrolling or practicing soccer?
It depends on the day, but mostly doom scrolling when I'm tired.
Keeping it real. Katelyn, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being on the line.
Thank you for having me.
Success.
Thank you so much for having me.